You alright?
All that Wall Street.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Weekly RECS. I'm your boy, the Ultimate B-Man, and alongside with
Crimson Chris
and
Jules True.
and let's get ready and get it started with Mr. Jules True.
Alright guys, for the Marvel side of things, let's be quick and short. Secret Avengers issue 9, Nick Spencer, you just gave up on writing comic books. It was really lame. Buy it in the singles. Scarlet Spider, issue 21, Chris Yoss, Ben Reilly, and Kane fighting? Yes? Pick it up in the singles. Next I have Cable and the X-Force. I usually say and the X-Force, it's just Cable and X-Force. Issue 14, it was pick up in the singles, great art. Salvador LaRocca and Dennis Hopeless doing the title right. Superior Spider-Man, issue 18, 2099 Spider-Man versus Superior Spider-Man. It's awesome. Pick it up in the singles. Dan Slott, you're still a terrible person. Thor, God of Thunder, issue 13. Jason Aaron did a great job with the God Butcher. He's going to do a great job with Malachi. Ron Garney jumps in on art. It's a pick up in the singles. Uncanny X-Men, Brian Michael Bendis. Battle of the Atom. Pick it up in the singles. And that's all my quick picks for the day.
Alright,
Crimson.
what you got?
Alright, you said that the first quick pick you had was lame, but you said buy it in the singles.
No, I said, didn't I say wait for the trade?
No, you said buy it in the singles.
It's kind of worth buying. I just thought it was lame. I feel like other people would be really into it though.
Alright, that's
Everyone else is really into Nick Spencer right now.
That's cool. Alright guys, my first quick pick of the week is going to be, it's Villains Month still for me for DC. So
Sucks.
Black Hand, if you can see that Black Hand, it was actually really lame. It's a wait for the...
There is no trade.
There's
no
going to be no trade.
So.
There will be a trade with all of one of the villain months, but yeah, the only redeeming factor of this is he brings back Hal Jordan's dad and takes his hand away. That's kind of cool, but yeah, it's a Clayface. I actually like Clayface, the character, so I really like this one. Some people won't. It's just Clayface being a henchman, trying not to be, but he is anyway. And it's kind of cool to see him mess up, so I'd say that one's a wait too, but I liked it, so if that helps. Black Mana, pick that one up. Just, I ain't even gonna tell you about it, just pick it on up. Lex Luthor right here. If you like Superman and Lex Luthor, pick it up, but if you're not a huge Superman fan, don't even pick it up. It's one of those. Penguin. Go ahead and pick Penguin up. You'll hate him even more if that's possible. It's really good. Get it. And my last two, Ra's al Ghul this week, guys. Pick that up. It's pretty good. It starts off good, gets really lame, then it redeems itself. So pick it up. And then my last quick pick for the week, for this week, is Batman Beyond Universe. Sorry, it's issue 2 of the universe. You already know. Pick it up in the singles. Do not even wait. Just get it. It's thick. It's got a lot in there. Read it. You're gonna love it. And I'm also gonna have a honorable mention this week, and that honorable mention is actually Riddler from last week. So read that if you haven't. Get it in 3D if you can. And that's what I got.
Alright, give me quicks, give me your favorites. Starting with
2 parts. All Infinity. Jonathan Hickman's New Avengers, issue 10, and Infinity, issue 3. What are you doing, Jonathan Hickman? I don't even know anymore, but I love everything about it. It's incredible. Things get really real with Illuminati. Really cute moment where Reed Richards is like, I don't think I ever ask anybody when we do this how everyone's doing. What's going on with everybody? And catches up with everybody. It's really awkward. I loved it. There's a lot of really good moments. And Black Bolt talking to Thanos was just awesome. Just straight yelling at him. Just buy them all. Buy them all. They're all good. Every single one. Crimson.
Alright guys, this week I actually don't even have a favorite. If I were going to pick a favorite, it would be the Ra's al Ghul I mentioned earlier, but I'm actually going to give my seat to Kryptonite Kyle over here because he's got something to recommend for you guys, so I'm going to do that for him. He's going to come over and get that to you guys. Come on over, man. let the people know what's really good.
What's up? What up, what up? Comic book wise, what I finished reading here recently, thanks to all the people sitting here, was Why the Last Man. Quite possibly one of the most amazing stories I've ever picked up in my entire life. Although, again, like the conversation we had with the Watchmen comic book, the ending really pisses me off. It's amazing, it's beautiful,
I knew that was coming.
but it just kind of pisses me off. But again, we're not going to get into a high-end debate on this one here in front of the camera. But outside of the comic book world, if you get a chance, check out Riddick. It's good. It's not bad. It got a lot of action. The special effects are really good. The story is not so bad. And if you ever were a fan of Battlestar Galactica, you get to see Katie Sackhoff topless. What more can you ask for than that? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Yeah, Family, just okay. The new Robert De Niro movie, just okay.
Okay?
Yeah, just okay. It's
Definitely a weird Scorsese.
Yeah, it is a weird Scorsese film because it is literally the entire story is just to build up to the last 10 minutes of the film, which is like a freight train of just kick ass.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. Video games, Final Fantasy, and Diablo 3. That's it for me.
Sweet.
Thank you, Kyle.
All right.
You're so welcome. I'll let you have your seat back, brother. Word.
And that was my favorite of the week. Now we're going to hand it off to the only one,
The ultimate one.
What's up, guys? As for today, my trade back throwback, it's not in my hands, but I am going to talk about it. It is made by Nick Spencer and Riley Rawson, was it? Rissa. And called Beldum. Bedlam.
Tricky.
It's a tricky word, very tricky. That book, or better yet, this particular book, was weird. It starts off with some type of villain. I don't know his name. Matter Red. I called him Red throughout the whole book. The reason why his name is Red, well, starts off in the middle of this huge theater. He slits the throat just of everybody. And he plays cards with this little girl, and then she loses. Then he cuts her throat. And then this superhero shows up, and he takes him away. And then it gets all even more crazy. Then there's this guy that we think is Red, but we're not for sure. It's like Nick literally was playing with my head the whole time, literally.
That's Nick Spencer.
Yeah,
Nick Spencer.
that's pretty much what he does. And speaking of playing with heads, that's what they do to Red. They cut his head open. It's this crazy doctor with all these crazy nurses and stuff. And then there's this other protagonist. I think his name is Fillmore or something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
And we suspect that he's Red, but they won't tell us because he goes to the same doctor and has the same problems. There's one of my favorite scenes where he walks past a couple of guys beating up on this kid, and then he goes back over there to him, and one of the guys point a gun to him. He licks the tip of the gun. It's one of the most weirdest things ever, but that guy has some balls. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yep.
But if you go along with the book, you end up finding out that it's kind of like a mix between House and Dexter a little bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, but it works all out, and it's all about figuring out the crimes and finding the bad guy and taking them down. But it's weird, twisted, pretty sick. Not for the kids, not at all. So for me, I would have to say I recommend it to y'all. Y'all need to check it out.
I second that. You definitely check it out. One thing that I will tell you guys is the art for that book. It's really, really good. I have a friend, Jesse, if you're watching. You would love the art for the book. All the flashbacks are completely black and white. The only thing that's in color is the red, everything red, blood, phones. It's really weird. That's not super overly Jim Lee detailed. It's kind of, the colors are washed out, and the only things that are really bright are the reds, and it's just wonderful to look at. It kind of reminds me of
Batwoman.
No, not even Batwoman. I would say more of like Trivium kind of that art. The same guy who does
you're talking about Trillium.
Trillium. Did I say Trivium? Wow,
Yeah,
that's a metal band.
Yeah.
Yeah, did not mean Trivium. But it's the art reminds me of that. And there's Sweet Tooth. That's the art. Reminds me of Sweet Tooth art. So definitely pick that up. I second that recommendation. And that is us recommending comics to you guys for this week.
I have something to say.
Go ahead.
Good night, Elaine.
It only took him a month, Elaine, to give a damn. But, you know, it's cool. I like the haircut you gave him. It's really nice. And you beat him at bowling, which is awesome. His girlfriend beat him at bowling, and it was great. It was great. Yeah. So I just wanted everybody to know that.
I also lost to Jesse, my other best friend.
He lost to Jesse too.
And Elaine in one game. I lost to both of them in one game.
That means he was the worst. Anyway, though, that aside, I like to thank, or we'd like to thank Gomer once again.
Thank you, Gomer.
Recommending things to us. He's actually recommended something to me that I am currently reading that I'll tell you guys about next week, and I'll tell you all about that. He's recommending all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Comic City too.
Thank you, Comic City 2. Have fun in Germany, Mark.
Have fun in Germany. I didn't even know you were in Germany. We just
told us about it, and we just completely forgot about it,
man.
Check out, is it Outright Geekery?
Outright Geekery. Check out Outright Geekery.
Soon.
It's our geek hub of geekdom, if that makes sense. It's
going
to
be a podcast that will soon be on iTunes soon.
Yeah, it'll be on iTunes really soon.
There'll be a link below in the description.
Yeah, probably a couple videos from now. Or a video from now.
Yeah, it'll be there.
And
that's it.
We're gonna have a trade week coming soon.
Trade week. It might be next week. We'll see. But that's it for us tonight. We'll see you guys next week, and we're going to end it on a very awkward high five. So it'll be like hands this way. No wait, your hands will be that way. Ours will be this way. Yeah.
What?
Wait. Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.